Show. Wayne's guests today are the bold and the beautiful star Jack Wagner, former Baywatch beauty turned TV host Alexander Paul, Jag star Carrie Turner, from 6 Feet Under Justina Machado, and a performance by country artist Blake Shelton, plus Peter Michael Escovedo and the PME5.
Good show. We have a Baywatch beauty, and I think she's going to punch me when she comes out for calling her that. But she's also done a ton of other things, and now she's hosting Winning Women on the Women's Entertainment Network, WEN. The beautiful Alexandra Paul is here. We have one of the stars of Jag as well. You know, Jag, great big show. Carrie Turner's in the house as well. A young lady that I've actually used to work with, and now she's on an HBO series. 6 Feet Under, Justina Machado is also stopping by. That's good. And if you like music, and if you like country music, we have country star Blake Shelton. So we have everything. Everything. You see? While all the other guys are running reruns in the summer, we're actually doing a show. Gotcha! But right now, if you're a soap star, well, yes, if you're a soap star, thanks for coming to the show. But if you're a soap fan, you know our first guest from General Hospital and Melrose Place, as well as his successful movie career and music career. Now you can see him as mysterious sea captain Dominic Payne on the CBS soap opera, The Bold and the Beautiful. Arg! Let's take a look.
Colonel! Engines full steam ahead. Get us off this thing.
I want an explanation, Captain.
I don't know. It happened out of nowhere. It felt sort of like a jolt, like we've been lifted out of the water. That's when we piled onto this thing. Hard to port!
Hard to port now! Are you asking me to believe that...
Quite frankly, sir, right now, I don't give a damn what you believe. But that's what...
Wow. Please welcome Captain Jack Wagner. Have a seat, sir. Wow, man, that clip was kind of scary. The woo, woo. It was like you were on the Star Trek Enterprise or something.
You know, when you start a show your first day, you just get so beat up because that water was pouring in my ear. I hit the floor. You got stuff all over you. The ceiling's falling on you. You know, you just want to meet. It's like a first day at school when you go to a new show. It's
but it's art.
It is art.
It's
yes.
art.
You get to grow a beard and hide behind it and all that silly stuff, right?
Yeah, why don't you do that? Break down this sea captain character for me. Because I want to know what's he like. Arg.
He's a bit unconventional. I like try to describe him as a contemporary pirate, per se, you know. So he's not going to feel comfortable in a suit and tie.
Does he have a sword?
No sword, man.
Okay.
He's got a cigar.
Ah.
Okay, that's like his calling card. He's got his little cigar. You get to wear the caps and the hats. But, you know, he's just unconventional. And he lives on a boat. And quite often the Melrose Place and soap operas, you know, they have their bit of a style to them and kind of polished. And so this is a very different kind of character where he's a little manly man and rough-edged.
Not every soap has a sea captain.
No.
That just out of the blue, all of a sudden, arg, look, matey, I'm here. I'm on board in the beautiful, walk the plank.
I started watching the show, and it's based on a fashion family. And I had just seen the movie Chicago, so I'm thinking, well, he's going to be flamboyant and flary, and, you know, and Richard Gere, he's got that whole, I better get working on my dancing and have my whole fashion guide. And they said, he's a sea captain. So I was thinking, okay, dancing on the deck of the boat. I was thinking of all kinds of different things to bring in, but...
Well, it's good to see you back on TV.
Thanks.
I loved you on Melrose Place.
Thank you.
And really cool. You started off, I understand we have something in common. You worked at Universal Studios as a tour guide.
Yeah, I did. Where did you work?
I worked at Universal Studios as a, but I wasn't a tour guide. I ran around as the Wolfman.
Did you really?
Singing in a show called Beetlejuice's Rockin' Graveyard Review 5 times a day.
Right,
I would slide along on my knees singing Do You Love Me? So I earned my show, mister.
I got right out of drama school and then the next day went to Universal, and it's like a flight attendant. You have to learn all of this dialogue and you have to go through testing and actually, but it's really, it was a fun job because you got to do voices, as you know, you got to do all your improv and that type of stuff. So you're on, you know, the tram kind of leading people around that are, you know, very fascinated, and Jaws had just come out, so we had the shark going and all that. And, you know, so it was kind of a fun deal. You get to really exercise your instrument as an actor.
So you did the thing that when you go, and now, as you can see, the sleepy little town, oh no, it's a shark! And then everyone just go, ah! That's great,
Right,
man.
and then it just kind of opens its mouth like that, and then you move right on to the psycho house, and, you know, we had all...
Whew, that was a lucky one. Look, it's the Psycho House. We used to do that. I also worked at the Earthquake attraction in Orlando, Florida. You know, the movie Earthquake when it came out, and they built this whole city underground. And so when we took the guests into this thing, it was a train. And this is the set of Earthquake, and then, ooh, the flood waters and the earthquake would move. And it's great if you don't have to move on, but we'd get stuck because the ride would break. Right. And then I'm there with 120 people, and it's just me. It's like, oh, the earthquake stopped.
The brakes on you. Right. That's when you got to rely on your improv. You're a talented guy. How do you like the talk show thing?
I absolutely love it.
Really?
Like I'm going to say otherwise.
Yeah, good answer. How about that improv?
We have more with Jack Wagner right after this.
Coming up, she's now the host of Winning.
Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Jack Wagner. Don't be fooled by the rocks that he's got. He's still Jack Wagner from the block. So, Jack, and speaking of music, no one was talking about it, but I just brought it up.
Yes, I know.
I was telling you on the break, I loved your songs, man. All I Need is Still. It's such a great song.
Oh, thanks.
It's such a great song.
Thanks.
You've had 4 albums now.
4 albums.
So what are the memories of those days of recording and touring and being a rock and roller?
It was unbelievable, because I was on General Hospital at the time, and the record actually, you know, I would sing on the show. So when it was released, you know, I kind of had that built-in audience.
That's
from
right.
General Hospital.
You were singing doctor.
Yeah. Well, no, I was a singing cop.
No, that's right. You were
singing
Frisco.
The singing, you know, FBI guy.
My mom loved you. Frisco and Robert Scorpio, the two of you guys doing your thing.
Oh, it was a great show to be on. Everybody, you know, it was a very popular show back then, as well as it is now. But we're talking Bold and the Beautiful now. But we'll go back in time, okay?
Arg.
But, you know, I used to literally finish working on General Hospital, fly out, do a concert Saturday and Sunday, and then fly back and go to work. So it was, you know,
that's great.
All cylinders were going, and it was a lot of fun.
So do you have anything in the future music-wise, or are you concentrating just on...
just acting. I don't know what it is about being over 40. Nobody really wants to hear you sing anymore. It's brutal. You know, so it's just in the shower, just getting in there, singing away, and, you know, the dog runs. What are you going to do about it? You know?
Some folks that actually pay for that tape.
And my kids hate it. You have... Well, it would be uncensored. That'd be that's what, now, you have a newborn, right?
Yes. Well, she's not so new. I think she's like no, I think. No, she's 4 months now.
Well, wait till you just wait. It just gets crazier and crazier. It's camp. It's summertime, you know, so kids go to camp. And you always used to think, well, you send the kids off to camp. But now that the kids actually go to camp and they're your kids, it's like, yes, excuse me. Now, what exactly happens at this camp now? Who's at the camp? Where are they going? What are they wearing? What are they eating? And you just go through that whole process. And anyway, that's what you get to look forward to.
Well, one day I want to send her to camp, but I think, because I already know that I'm so overprotective, I would go with her to camp and embarrass her. I say, Dad, I'm trying to row and make new friends. Yeah, girl, you go do that, but I'm going to stay right here. And I wouldn't move.
Can't you see yourself, like, in the lunch line, like, putting cut, just so she wouldn't recognize you, probably...
Well, I'd put a Jerry Curl cap on, you know, the shower cap, and I'd pretend to be the lunch lady. That's meat. Hates meat. It was me. It's me, because I'm so overprotected.
Kids make you do silly things.
I found something, and I don't know if are you aware of this? This is a book called Getting Over Jack Wagner, Love is Nothing Like an 80s Song. And this lady, Elise Juska, wrote this. And what's the book about, do you know?
Yeah, the book is basically a book about how young women, their first... whether it be crush or
first love,
teen idol, first love, and how they kind of set a pattern of, you know, modeling the men they date
after the teen guy,
after their first teen idol or whatever.
Well, allow me to read an excerpt,
okay,
a passage, if you will.
Okay.
May I have a little romantic music? Naturally, since my father disappeared, my crush on Jack Wagner had grown only more intense. At the supermarket, I grabbed up every soap opera mag that had his face on the cover. I wrote out every lyric to All I Need in varying fonts and sizes. And I'd want to see him play a pirate on a soap opera at some point. It's so weird that she had that part in it. It's so weird. No, I put that last part. No, but that's great that someone would actually name a whole book after you.
I couldn't be more flattered. It's a very funny book, too. She's a wonderful writer, and you know, it's very flattering to have I don't know.
Well, the daytime folks love you.
Thanks.
The soap fans, which are a mighty army indeed.
Yes.
They absolutely love you.
It's a fun job. It's fun to kind of like wear your mask. I did a Broadway show a few years ago, and you know when you're actually doing the live stage in the theater, you get your costumes, you get your period pieces. So very rarely in television do you actually get to
That's right. You did Jekyll and Hyde.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
It was fun. You ever done any stage?
Oh, that's where I come from. I've done a ton of stage.
Really?
Yeah.
Got to be on your toes, don't you?
Absolutely. That's why I started doing improv, because I didn't want to be the guy that if I messed up my line, I didn't want to go,
Right.
So this way that I could actually BS my way into something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, before I let you go, you know that I think these folks here want to hear you sing a little something, and not just in the shower. I have to ask you have to get up and do a little something. So tell the band what you want to sing, and we'll go out on that. Come on, pirate.
Well, if we're going to sing, let's sing The King.
A little Elvis. Come on, now do Elvis. All yours. Jack Wagner.
I don't have my pants
Doing a
on.
little Elvis. Jack's going to sing us out.
What key are we going? E?
Well, where we?
Ever since my baby left, I found a new place to dwell. Get down to the end of lonely street, Heartbreak Hotel, baby. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely. I've been so lonely I could die. Although it's always crowded, you still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry with a blue. Now, baby, I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely. I've been so lonely I could die.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Wagner. You can catch him. See, man, you still got it. Jack Wagner, The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime. Check your local listings. We'll be right back. Sing us out.
Walk down lonely street to Heartbreak Hotel, baby. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely. I've been so lonely I could die.
Coming up, former Baywatch star Alexandra Paul. From Jag, Carrie Turner. The sassy Justina Machado from 6 Feet Under. And an amazing musical performance by Blake Shelton.